Hey everybody, welcome. Your saltwater guy with Captain Justin Botrail and Captain Al Clowers, and we're gonna have a good time tonight. I know we're going a little bit late, but it's been one of those days, you guys. It's been one of those days. But Justin and Al got a lot of cool stuff to talk about. They've had fun all week playing with their boats. They're praying to God somebody charters one of their boats so they can actually go feed their families. And we're going to talk about that tonight. We're going to talk about fishing. We're going to talk about fun in the sun. And I hope you all enjoy it. I'm sorry we're going late. I'm sorry this isn't noon time, but we're on a little trip. We're in beautiful Ensenada. Hopefully I can show you a little bit out here. It's a little glary off the balcony of the hotel room here. But we're down here in the marina hanging out at this crummy little hotel. Look at the marina behind me, Justin. Isn't that bitching?
Hotel Corral.
We're at the old corral. I kind of helped build this thing back in the 90s. They built this hotel. The reason they built this thing was for back in the 90s, if you bought a yacht and you left it here for 90 days, you didn't have to pay sales tax.
Right.
Crazy, right?
Yeah, it was either a hotel corral or offshore delivery, one of the two.
I'm doing my podcast right now. Say hi to everybody.
Hola.
Hola.
Turn the phone down. I can't see anything.
You can't see the
There
guys?
they are. What's up?
Hey.
Happy Tuesday from Cabo, baby.
This is the owner of the yacht. He's in Cabo and I'm in Ensenada. Figure that one out.
That's cool.
Hey, you guys trust this crazy mofo to drive my yacht back or no?
Oh yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I can guarantee you one thing: if it's if it gets back running, it's a good boat.
Knowing my luck, it'll be the day he starts drinking and partying again on my yacht.
Yeah, I don't think so, buddy. I don't think so.
Love it.
Love it, bro.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
well,
but
hit me up later. That's
the
weird
freight.
That they can't get it till Wednesday.
No, the freighter's not even here yet.
What's today?
Monday
or Tuesday?
Today's Monday. And they're saying
it's supposed to be there tomorrow morning.
Yeah, they're saying it won't be here now till the afternoon. So that's why in your boat's fourth in line, so it won't be unloaded till 9 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday.
On Wednesday? Shit. Okay. All right. Well, you know what to do.
Yeah, here we are, hanging out, giving Kelly girl a break.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you have fun playing podcasts. Bye, everybody. Have a good night. Hit me up later.
Yeah. Good luck getting that boat back.
Shut up, Al. Bye, Matt. All right. So that's what I'm doing, gang. I'm in beautiful Ensenada, Mexico, waiting for Matt's 61-foot Viking to come off of the freighter. I got my buddy Ron's here. Say hi, Ron.
Big Ron.
He's playing deckhand. He's never been here before, so he's pretty excited to see this whole process of the boat coming off the ship. It's going to be pretty interesting. I'm super excited because I've done it so many times, but I never was making content and doing videos, so it's going to be cool to document this. I'm kind of excited about it, make some new content.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. That's pretty cool. It's a good thing to know. I guess I should have went, but
hey,
you did tell everyone, Dave, that it is a one-bed hotel you got, right?
No, we're both sleeping on that couch right there.
Hey, back in the day, I was telling Ron, I said, back in the day, you probably wouldn't even be sleeping there. You'd be in town all night.
Oh, yeah, there would be no sleep. Are you sure?
You'd show up just enough to get some breakfast.
If we saved it. You remember the day, sometimes we didn't save enough money to even pay the toll road going home. I remember those days, digging the car apart, looking for a quarter.
Yeah, on a Monday night, you get all the new ones that just showed up.
Oh, my goodness.
Frosted Flakes, 17 cents per serving.
Woohoo! Yeah.
So that means you and Ron will be here just in time to help me finish up the varnish on my boat.
Yeah, but I was going to say, now that the boat won't be ready till Wednesday morning, you and Al can come down to Ensenada and take it home with us. We got time now.
Oh, there we go. We'll all go down there with you. I'll ride on the bike. You can put the bike in the boat.
Yeah.
We'll have them pull another couch into the room.
Yeah, you push those throttles down, you'll get back pretty quick.
Yes, sir. Yes.
That would be kind of cool though to go down there and then I'm thinking about it.
See it come off the ship, how we unload it, how we jump on it and drive it away. Yeah.
I meant just ride back with you and Ron.
Absolutely.
Grab your Valaris pass.
Yeah, that's what Ron did. Ron pretended like he was flying down, paid $25 to come across the border and met me when I got off my airplane. And we rode over here on an Uber. It's kind of fun, kind of different.
How much did that cost?
The Uber ride was $100 from the airport. Thanks to my buddy Matt, the boss.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Get on down here, John. Hurry up. Yeah, we're going to throw an air mattress on the floor for you. Get down here.
Shit, there's big old couch here. You can sleep in the bridge, sleep on the couch, sleep on the beds.
Not right now. You can't. The boat's on the freighter. But look at how big this room is. This is back. They built the Corral Hotel back when real estate was cheap. Look at that's the kitchen. They've got this long hallway down to the door with the bathroom in the hallway. It's pretty wild. And then, even though you thought we were sleeping on the couch together, Ron and I have a beautiful bedroom with really 2 beds and a beautiful balcony looking out into the ocean. And that's what's happening here.
That's cool.
Kind of terrible.
You guys already had some tacos?
Yeah, now we're getting right after this podcast, Ron and I are gonna give this bathtub a test run. Check it out. I think we both can fit in there. We'll make a video.
Wait for me.
Yeah, you can help us bubble bath.
There you go.
You can do laps in that thing.
Ron tells me both of us could swim in there, so I'm gonna take him up on it.
So what hotel are you at?
The Hotel Corral.
So if you look right outside your window over towards the marina, the second dock over on the very end, second to the end slip,
Where that big rock is?
There's a 60-foot Michelson. That's my buddy Mark's boat.
Oh yeah, we just saw it. We were just down there walking around.
Yeah, that's my buddy Mark's boat.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, they built this whole harbor back in the 90s for the 90-day boats. I brought a bunch of them down here. I was at this marina when Evander Holyfield got his ear bit off.
Wow. Yeah, he had a 40-something foot Michelson, and then he sold that one, and it had a custom one or something brand new built for him. It was really nice. Really nice.
Yeah, those are nice.
Yeah.
They're roomy.
They're like a luxury fishing yacht.
The bridge on the 42-footer is huge.
I think that's what the other one he had. I think this one's 60 or 58 or something.
Right, the bridge on the 42-footer, you got the regular controls at the helm, and then you got a little second station way in the back so you can see.
Mm-hmm.
The one I operated anyway.
Yeah, it's kind of a unique boat. I brought 2 of them down to Cabo.
I told Ron if he can get his hands on a swim bait rod, he should be down at the docks winding around some swim baits right now. There's some big old sand bass in that marina.
Well, if anybody down here that's watching the show at the Corral in Ensenada and you have a couple rods you want me and Ron to use, we'll be more than happy to try them out.
Oh, yeah. Big old grumpy sand bass in there.
Yeah, well, we're stuck here for a couple days. We may be able to figure something out tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to go down to the fish market early in the morning and watch them unload all the weird fish down here.
Right.
Ron and I are going to try to have some Garibaldi for breakfast.
Nice.
I want to make a video of it. It's like that's what I'm doing tomorrow morning. Is trying to find somewhere that's serving Garibaldi. I want that video so bad.
And black sea bass. And then in the video, say, all right, we're over here at Catalina Island, and we're
Where are you going, Ron? Don't leave me.
I'll be right back.
Don't leave me, Ron.
say we're over here at Catalina Island serving up some cow cod, Garibaldi, and black sea bass today.
Yeah, that ought to get it going. There ought to be a lot of cow tip calls going off of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's going on, Captain Al? You been fishing?
Yeah, I've done a couple of bay trips in the Riviera last week. They were successful. The last one I did was just a dad and his 11-year-old son that's never caught a fish before.
And you told me you had pretty good lizard fish bites.
It was slack tide, man. I tell you, I should have went live just to show them what it is when it's slack tide. But that whole day, I think the tide movement was like 1 foot in 15 hours. But we caught 5 spotties, a bunch of lizard fish, a short halibut. And it was a very basic trip, and they were very, very stoked.
I bet. Well, hey, gang, we forgot to tell you it's Promar Ahi USA Tuesday. Justin's got some stuff to talk about Promar. We got the contest going on with the rock cod squirts. If you hashtag Promar and tag your saltwater guide on whatever social media platform you're using, every month we're going to give away $200 worth of Promar products thanks to Brian and Steve and Ben over at Promar. They're doing this just for the Your Saltwater Guide members. So jump on it. Make it happen, right, Justin?
Yes, absolutely. I need to figure out the whole thing on that so I can start promoting it once I get out on the water. I have some trips coming up, but then all of a sudden when I start getting trips, the weather's coming.
If the wind's going to blow again, come on.
Yeah, this weekend.
It's going to be howling out there.
Really?
Saturday and Sunday.
And one of my normal clients, he flies his jet down here, and he chartered the boat next week, but looks like it's going to be a horrible weather. Hopefully not, but
yeah, it looks pretty bad on Saturday and Sunday morning, right?
Yeah.
What are those big bonita doing, Al? Are they still biting?
They're biting like crazy.
How come none of our guys went out fishing for them this week? I told you guys get out there on the 100 fathom curve. Nobody went.
I don't know, but they're biting like they're biting full speed.
How big are these things?
Yesterday they caught them up to 15 pounds, big giant fat ones, 10 to 15 pounders.
There was when I first started running sport boats in the early 80s, there was nothing better than getting a jig strike on those big bonita and have them come to the corner and eat the paint off the bottom of the boat. Oh my God. You guys haven't seen anything till you have 60 15-pound bonita hooked up at exactly the same time.
Yeah, and it's doable right now.
Like it's fun, all right.
It's fun. Throw that sniper out there, pin on a little anchovy.
I meant 60 hooked up at the same time. Shoot.
The
It's something to see. If you get one out of it, you're feeling pretty proud of yourself.
guy with the heaviest break gets his fish.
Yeah. There is one trick that Dave loves to teach people. So all of you, when you go out on, he already knows what I'm going to say. When you go out on a sport boat, I don't recommend doing it. It's up to you. But yeah, you never know. If you hook into a fish and everyone else is hooked into a fish and everyone tangles up you, all you have to do to make sure you land your fish is free spool it and let him swim as fast as he goes. You're going to cut everyone else's lines.
Especially if you're using braided line. It's like a saw. It'll clean everything up really quick.
It's called the line cutter and the kelp cutter.
Oh, man. You tell them 4 or 5 times, hey, guys, I got to get around you. I got to get around you. And then the 4th time, if they don't let you around, just throw it in free spool.
And watch what happens.
It'll clean up the mess so fast you won't even believe it.
But that bite's going full speed, Dave, and there's some still quite a few kelp patty yellows.
Is there really?
Southwest, yeah. Mhm.
Nice.
And then you got your favorite fish within 60 miles of you.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah,
I saw my buddy Aliar had a pretty good whack on him the other night.
yeah, he did. That night, I guess they all talked, and he went one way. They all went different ways, and my buddy on the tomahawk got the bat into the stick and was at the double 220, and they said, "Hey, you need to turn around and get way up north." So he finally got up there, and he got them too. He got some big ones though too, but yeah. So everything's kind of biting, you know.
I hope they come in closer. I hope they don't stay out far again like they did last year.
I hope so. I hope not either. I think they're marching northwest quick. So
yeah,
they're going to be in your backyard west of you soon.
Yep.
Steve Bugman just said that they're getting them on the Indy right now. Right.
Well, it's the perfect time of day for them to be biting.
Yeah, way better than at night.
Yeah. But the full day charters are a go right now. You want yellowtail, bonita, bluefin, whatever you want, we can handle it.
My buddy Mike on the Pacific Dawn, he said he's going to call and he's trying to put the boat together. He has a trip, gang. He's putting together a trip for Thursday night. He said he's going to run with 6 people. He has 3 right now on the books if you want to go try your hand at this bluefin thing. He's got a trip. He'll come on here and talk about it. If he doesn't come on tonight, talk about it because he's working his butt off trying to get the boat together. He'll definitely be on the show tomorrow with Michael Folks and myself. And hopefully Justin and Al can join me and Michael tomorrow because our guest that was going to join us can't make it. So it'd be cool just to have you guys kick back and talk to Michael tomorrow. He loves when you guys do that.
Oh, yeah. I've never been on with him.
Well, then you need to be on tomorrow. He loves listening.
I'll be at the boat again tomorrow, so I'll get on.
Varnishing away?
Varnishing away.
Woohoo! Yeah, baby.
It's kind of a weird situation I got because I only have a certain amount of time to do it. If I hate traffic. You know, I live in California. I freaking hate traffic. And I live in the worst spot too, the armpit of California, Riverside. So to get to the boat, I have to take the 91 freeway. So if I leave between 5 a.m. and 8 a.m., it's going to take me 2.5 hours to get there.
If you leave at 5, it's still going to take you 2.5 hours to get there?
Yes.
Holy moly.
If I leave at 4, it takes me an hour.
You need to move.
Not with the prices of houses.
Yeah, they're free right now.
Yeah. So
that's one thing I got going for me living over here in little Tijuana. I'm only like 15 minutes from the boat. If I leave at 5, I just go straight there, you know.
So if I leave at 9 or 8:30, 9 o'clock, it takes me an hour and 30 minutes. So, and there's still traffic. And normally in no traffic, it takes 45 minutes. So an hour and 30 minutes. If I take the fast track, it's an hour and 15, hour and 10.
Excuse my language.
So I get down there. I have to sand, varnish, tape off, do this, do that, so on and so on. Try to clean up as much as I can. And then do a coat on. And if I leave at 2, it's going to take me 2 hours to get home. If I leave at 2:30, it'll take me 2.5 hours to get home.
Yeah.
So if I leave at 1, or 1:30, it'll only take me an hour and 20 minutes. So I'm like, damned if I do, damned if I don't.
Well, why don't you leave your house at like 3:10?
Huh?
How early you got to leave to go straight there with no traffic?
Like 4.
That's what I do down here.
So
I leave early, go down there, but then everything's all wet, you know.
Have you ever varnished while it's all wet?
No.
Doesn't work out very well.
I don't have any varnish on that Riviera, luckily. I'm stoked on that one.
You're lucky. Yeah, you don't varnish when it's wet. It has to be nice, dry, sunny.
Yeah, and you only have a couple hours to do it. Right?
Yes, and then I got to rush home as fast as I can, 900 miles an hour, and not get a speeding ticket.
Yeah, I hate traffic. I drove in that stuff for many years. I can't handle it.
Or if I don't leave at 2:00, 2:30ish, 2:30 the latest, I have to wait until 7:30 p.m. to leave, and then I won't get home until after the kids go to bed.
Right.
So,
It's
damn.
not easy being a boat owner, Justin.
Back and forth, back and forth.
So what about this week, guys? Do you got any trips, either one of you?
I have a boat. No, I don't. No, I don't have anything right now this week. I blocked out Friday and Saturday because we're gonna go. I got some free rooms at the casino for our anniversary,
Nice.
so I'm doing anniversary Friday and Saturday. But I'm available starting Sunday. The end of the month, I have that boating instruction class, and then on the 3rd, I have a 3/4 day. But that's all I got right now. It's crazy. Crazy.
Pretty sad, huh?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Doesn't make any sense.
There's biting fish. I'm waiting for those bonita to come over the border. I'll go fill that stringari up and take them to Tommy.
Mm-hmm.
You should do something.
I had Fish and Game get a hold of me the other day, and they're like, "You're under arrest." No, I'm just kidding. They wanted to know if I was interested in doing hunter safety courses.
Oh, really? How much
Yeah.
does it? How much does it pay?
That's what I asked them. They said,
That's the first question you asked him, I hope.
Yeah. Well, they said, "Can you volunteer your time?"
Oh, really? Yeah, yeah. Between trying to run a charter boat,
Yeah.
I'll give you some of my time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and raise two little
You want to come and do some varnishing?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm having varnish safety classes.
Right?
Well, no, don't get that from me because apparently I don't wear gloves and I don't wear masks. I'm a.
That's what happened to my hair, man. Too much boat work.
Oh, really? Look at this.
See? You can still save a little bit of it.
And
Yeah.
see, I didn't do any boat work. That's what,
So I had a trip on Wednesday, but he can't make it on Wednesday. He's really sick right now. So,
dang. What happened to your Friday trip, the 28th?
it's still the 28th.
Or whatever day you said.
Well, no, the 28th is the guy that's flying in on his jet. He wants to just charter the boat for himself that day.
Nice.
So
I like those kind of guys.
This coming Friday, the 25th, I have an open party going on. But that may already be filled up. Or I may have one more spot open. So if someone wants to go, one person, just let me know this coming Friday. It looks like the weather's going to be decent in the morning. Hopefully, everything's done. We're going to play it by ear. We don't know what the weather's going to be. And then Saturday, I have another charter scheduled. But it looks like, I don't know, 20-mile-an-hour winds on Saturday. It's crazy.
Lovely.
Yeah, I'm glad I decided to do the anniversary this Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, Kelly's pretty stoked with me. On our anniversary, I'm flying to Southern California to go to the CCA dinner. She's pretty happy about that.
Well, if I was committed, I mean, I can do whatever I want. Even on my anniversary, I could go fish if I have to. But as I get older, I got too much nice guy in me now, you know.
Yeah. Well.
So then on Tuesday, I'm taking Don Stanley out.
No way.
As
Nice.
long as weather's good. Everything's all up the weather.
Is Lisa going to make a guest celebrity appearance on that trip?
Don Stanley?
Oh, Don Stanley. I thought you said John.
Don.
Oh, okay.
Stanley Plumbing.
Yes, I got you. I
So-
got you. Hey, Al, I'm going to show everybody your ghost shrimp pump video. You want to watch it?
Sure.
Okay, everybody, warning. Turn down your volume. This is a test. Turn down your volume. I got to turn mine down. Turn down your volume. I'm warning you. Everybody that's watching,
Here it
your
comes.
volume. Here it goes.
Hey, what's up, guys? Captain Clowers here with Promar Ahi USA. They came out with a brand new ghost shrimp pump, state of the art, best one on the market. Stainless steel with beautiful features like these really sturdy handles. The exit hole is on both sides, so you don't get any air bubbles when you pull on your stroke up. And the end of it is really sharp, so it goes in the sand or the mud really easy. All the components are really accessible, where you can change the grommet and stuff like that. I've used a lot of pumps over the years, stainless steel ones as well, and this one is top notch. So I'm out here to show you how easy they work, and let's go over here and check it out. So all these little holes right here are ghost shrimp houses. So you go over the little hole and pull, and it's very easy. There's a bunch of small ones right here where we're at, but there's one right there, honey. See that? So here's a ghost shrimp right here. These are the perfect bonefish size right here. But just a couple pulls on the ghost shrimp pump, and we got some ghost shrimp. So if you guys are looking for a really cool stainless steel ghost shrimp pump,
So, Captain Al, tell us about that pump.
that pump is state of the art, Dave. It's stainless steel. What I really like about it is the stainless is thin wall. It's kind of sharp at the end, so when you stick it over the hole, it goes in the sand a little bit. A lot better than the plastic ones. It has two exit holes for the pressure when you pull when you make your pull with the pump. It doesn't suck any air halfway through the stroke because it has two exit holes, and the whole thing dismantles. So a lot of people will buy a ghost shrimp pump and use it, while they're all fired up for a month or so, and then they'll put it away. And 8-9 months later, they pick up the plastic one, and the grommet's all disintegrated or hard and don't work anymore. The Promar one, you just unscrew the wing nut, pull the pieces out of there, go to Promar Ahi USA and order your new fittings and stick them on there, and you're good to go. In fact, the Promar suction part is different than the plastic ones. The plastic ones just have a rubber like ball squeezed in there that cracks, and Promar stuff is a bunch of different little like carbon fiber packs that go on there. So I would imagine, I haven't had it that long, but I would imagine they would even last like 2 or 3 seasons before you have to switch them out. But they're great. The handles are really sturdy. And mine's been bouncing around the Stringari for a long time, and I pull that thing up. There's no brown marks on it or nothing. It's just great stainless steel, and it works really good.
And you know why I want to know what Al thinks of it is because between Justin, Pablo, myself, and Al caught more ghost shrimp in one day than any of us have ever even seen. Right, Justin?
Well, if I were to think about it for a minute, how many times I've been out for a ghost shrimp? So, I've been out probably that many times.
Yeah.
I
wondered
honestly, I'm not one to BS anybody, and I have no freaking clue how to even find a ghost shrimp. I've heard Al and Dave talk about, oh, you look for the holes, the blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what? What holes? Like, I've never even seen holes and I don't go into far back anywhere in any sand or anything because that's where the raccoons and stuff are, not for me. And
Well,
I don't walk around and see holes. Normally I'll find sand crabs, but that's over near the beach or underneath the pier, like Huntington Beach Pier. There's sand crabs underneath there.
It's similar to looking for sand crabs. You see all the little V's when you're looking for a sand crab.
And now you want me to get used to finding a hole and doing this little push, pump, pull thing. It's kind of like fly fishing, right? I can never get it because you got to throw it but pull it, and throw it and pull it, and I throw it and pull it.
Yeah, but if you got a Promar pump, Justin, you can do it the first time every time, no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Justin, I never seen it before. I never did it before. I went with Al, like I was telling everybody last year. It was pretty interesting. But then I watched Al do it, and I was like, here, give me that pump. And I pulled on that thing 3 times. I'm like, this is lame. And I gave it back to him.
It's a workout. That's for sure.
It's a lot of work. People ask me, what's the best way to catch squid? I'm like, with $100 bill. What's the best way to catch ghost shrimp? Take Al.
Yeah.
Yeah. The last trip I did, I struggled a little bit because the key to that is the water elevation. You want the water rising a little bit into the holes. You know what I mean? If it's going down, it's okay, but you want a little bit of water over the hole, half inch, because if you try to use that pump in the dry sand, it'll wear you out real quick.
I was thinking also, right, at Sunset Aquatic Launch Ramp over in Huntington Harbor. If you launch your boat and you look right across right there, there's that flat, sandy-ish beach right there.
Yeah.
I was thinking, dang, that may be a good spot for ghost shrimp. You're definitely not allowed over there, so there might be a hole. So
there's probably some big ones over there. A lot of them.
Dang, I can go over there. It's always better to ask for forgiveness than it is permission.
Right. You want it to be. You don't want it to be all white sand. You want it to be a mixture of mud and sand.
That's what it is right there, all like mud and sand.
Yeah, where all those boats always run aground.
Yep, right there, exactly, right there.
Just be really careful. When I had Dave with me, I'm like, I'm going to try to get some shrimp right here. And I got out of the boat, and it was like quicksand, man. I had to hold on to the boat. My boots got all full of mud. It was a mess. So you got to be careful where you do it at, because some of it's really soft.
Justin, he sunk up to his knee, and his boots were like ankle high, and his boot, when I pulled him back up on the boat, his boot was still in the mud.
We had that boat filthy in 5 seconds.
The boat was all clean, and in 5 seconds it was just Mud City, USA.
That's funny. Have you guys ever been in quicksand before?
I've been in some stuff that was really similar down at the Salton Sea.
Oh, okay.
We were hunting from the shore. Me and my dad, my older brother.
Ducks?
Yeah. And my dad, he's always told us, don't freaking shoot a bird over by the water. You're gonna get stuck. Yeah, whatever. So I shot one over there, and I was going out to get it. My brother's like, dude, you need to be careful. I'm okay. I'm waiting, because I'm good size, but those guys are big old boys. So I go over there, and next thing you know, I'm in hip boots, right? Next thing you know, I start sinking a little bit. The more I move, the faster I sink. And I was in the mud. Was all the way up to my armpits, and I shit you not, by the time they had to go get 2 4x8 pieces of plywood to get to me, and I was like this when they got there.
That's funny.
With my hands in the air like this. I had to dig down, unhook my hip boots, and my brother and my dad had to pull me up on the plywood to get me out.
No way.
Yeah, Salton Sea. Yep.
I saw quicksand once on Gilligan's Island.
Go to the Salton Sea, man. It's not quicksand, but it's thick mud, gnarly stuff.
Nothing good happens out there.
Yeah.
We used to fish that Salton Sea back in the day. It was full of big, giant orangemouth corvina, and we used tilapia for bait. It was insane, gang.
Oh, yeah.
That was 30 plus, maybe longer, but it was good. It was really good.
It was really good. Really good.
We would catch tilapia in those drainage.
Yeah.
There was like drainage canals before you get about 20 minutes from the lake. You would stop on these drainage canals and jiggle up some tilapia with the sabikis. Well, back then they were four flies, orange and yellow, and we'd jiggle up some tilapia. Then we'd take them out. Oh, Lord have mercy. They were
That
all
was the
20
coolest.
pounds.
That was the coolest fishery, man. We've had a trailer. We've had a trailer on Red Hill Marina my whole life, and my brother pays for it. It's still there. Our little duck camp. And back in the day, there used to be these guides on the Red Hill, right? Sunshine George was one of them. He had a pontoon boat, a couple pontoons boats down there, and they had a huge tank of tilapia at their camp. So we'd just roll up to old Sunshine George, and he'd throw us over a couple scoops. But the old lures, the swim baits,
Yeah.
the pink and white and black and white, the really funky looking ones, we'd throw those little things around in a foot of water and just smash those things. It was so much fun.
Yeah, that was a neat fishery. But Ron used to work out there in a motorhome, wearing a
Ron?
mask. Kind of like you look like Breaking Bad.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
looking stuff up out there.
Yeah, that's kind of what you do there nowadays. That's kind of what's going on there.
You should see it now. The whole island's it's about 3/4 of a mile from the island to the water's edge now. It's changed so much.
Somebody needs to go watch an episode of Breaking Bad when they were using the motorhome, and you'll know what I'm talking about. Those of us that know, we know. Sorry, Ron, I'm not trying to bust your anonymity.
No, it's all good. Many years ago.
The statute of limitations has run out. Oh, Lord. I think Al was there, too. I think that's where all his hair is.
Where's Matt Ryan? Is Matt Ryan on the
Is Matt Ryan on the show right now? Don't run a report on us, me or Al or Ron.
It's been so long they can't find nothing on me now.
Right. Yep. That's what I think, too.
I don't have any of those kind of violations. Mine are just fishing game violations.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not.
They all got an F in front of them.
Yeah. That's why I make sure I cross my T's and dot my I's now.
Yeah, I was saying that the other day. One of my buddies was at the house when you got boarded. I'm like, no, I was talking to Ron. I said, boy, I'm glad I'm not doing live fishing shows right now.
Every time they pull you over.
Oh, I'd be having a coronary. I'd be having a coronary. Justin's all, come on, let's go. And I'd be like, hold on just a few minutes. I'm not quite ready for this show.
Oh, hey guys, how you doing? Come on over. Let's go. Check everything. Check his pockets. Check over there.
Hold on. Give me a few minutes, guys. I'm almost ready for this show.
So funny. Oh, God.
Hey, Freddie saying hi to you, Al.
What's up, Freddie? I'll see you down at Marina Cortez.
Woohoo. Yep.
So, that being said, fishing is really starting to pick up, and so is the weather. But so fishing is starting to pick up, and yeah, stupid weather. So while the fishing is picking up, why not make sure you have the best products on your boat while fishing? This right here is the GT4 fluorocarbon line. This is the 25-pound line right here. Y'all can see it, GT4. We all have it. We're all using it.
Captain Al has some.
Well, I'm going to recommend. There you go.
I got a little bit.
Yeah.
This needs to get down to the boat.
So what I'm going to recommend for everybody right now is this time of year, 15-pound to about 30 or 40-pound is your go-to line. So 15 to 40 is the go-to line right now. Depending on what you're going for. If you're going for smaller fish, you're going to be using 15-pound. I like using 15-pound for sheep's head, calico bass, sand bass, stuff like that, because I like, a little bit more of a fight instead of just reeling them straight to the boat. I want that rod to bend and fight them. So 15 pounds is what I'm going to use for that. And then also halibut. I'm using 15-pound for halibut. Every single halibut that you see us catch on the boat is going to be on 15-pound GT4 fluorocarbon. And then when we go for those white sea bass, we're using 30 and 40-pound line. We're using a heavier line because sea bass are not line shy at all. They just come by and they eat whatever's in front of them, and that's it. You just got to hope that they come by and see your bait. So the other thing is there are a bunch of bluefin tuna marching their way up here. It's Dave's favorite fish to catch, and you're going to want to make sure that you're prepared when they get here. Here's what we use consistently on my boat, and we've been using it for a couple of years now. We actually been using it before this product even came out. So we were the test dummies for this. We made sure it was good, make sure it didn't break, abrasion resistant. We made sure we were able to reel in multiple fish without it even doing anything at all. No tears, no nothing. We used it over and over and over again, but it's going to be the Ahi wind-on leader. This is the 150-pound. If you don't know how to tie the bimini knot for this, on the very back of the wind-on, there's a QR code. All you have to do is scan that QR code, and it's going to show you exactly how to tie the wind-on leader and put this on, and you'll be ready to go. So there you go. Woohoo!
Guys, check it out. You got the QR code right there on the screen. Don't forget, grab it. And those of you driving in your cars, just put in the code YSWG and the number 24, and you'll save the 15% on your product. And when you're over there looking at Promar, you'll be blown away by all the products that Promar has. Like Justin said, it's just a plethora of products. You go fishing with Al, Justin, or Pablo. When you're on the boat, you're just like, wow, these gloves are Promar. This net's Promar, the sabiki rods Promar, the live deception flash lures, the
gaffs.
gaffs, just the bait scoops, everything, the cedar plugs. You're blown away that you're using all these products that are Promar and you didn't even know it because it's Promar Ahi. So there's just so many products, and that's why we invite you all to go over to the website and check it out. And nobody's offering you 50% on their products. As all of our sponsors step up to the plate, for those of you that are watching our shows, we use their products. You get to see their products on the boat. Let's like Al and the Go Shrimp Pump. That Go Shrimp Pump is designed the way it is because Captain Al Clowers had got to talk to those guys, and they got to make it the way. And now Al has got that thing in his hand, and he's like, you know what would make this a little bit better? Another foot long. So now they're designing a little bit longer one. They listen to Al. They listen to Justin. They listen to Pablo. Sometimes they even listen to me, unfortunately. But they listen to us. So these products, we're using them all the time on the boat. All of us are using them. You even see Paul Hebert using the Promar gaffs. Now he's going to start talking with John Bretza about the Makaira series reels. We're changing the industry by showing off your products to all the people that watch our shows live and watch our podcast every day and see all the thousands and thousands of reels. And just so you all know, 2 days ago, we hit 6,000 reels on Instagram. We have 6,000 1 to 2 minute videos on Instagram. I think that's a big number myself. That's
Right.
kind of a big number, right, Ron?
Oh yeah.
6,000 videos.
So I wanted to give a little tip. I think from now on, whenever I come on a show, I'm going to give little tiny tips here and there. Then you all can write it down and then put the puzzle together, and then you will find out exactly how to do it. So, but if you're Your Saltwater Guide member, you're going to know exactly because you're going to get the whole recipe. So someone mentioned on here, Lisa, I think it was, about thresher sharks. So yes, we do use the wind-on leaders for the thresher sharks. I use 80-pound wind-on. You can use down to whatever you want, but I use 80-pound wind-on. Thresher sharks don't care about how thick your line. If you want to use 150 or 300, then use it. You can. It's fine. But I use personally 80-pound. Now, here's why I use the wind-on leader, and this is very crucial. So here's your tip. For one thing, do not use straight braid to your hook or your steel leader, okay, you'll lose your shark when you catch it. What'll happen is when the shark takes off, it's whacking that tail. Your braid is actually kind of sensitive to a shark tail. And this has happened multiple times. The shark's tail will whack your leader, your braid, and break it. It's happened so many times to me. So when I started using the wind-on leader, whatever size you want, 80-pound is what I use. When you start using the wind-on leader, you have the monofilament. I'm not using fluorocarbon because I don't need fluorocarbon. I want the stretch. So I'm using monofilament. And that is abrasion resistant as well, the monofilament. And what happens is that shark can smack it as many times as it wants, and it's not going to break your line. So you have that trust in your line that it's not going to break as long as you tie a good knot. So there's a tip, everyone. Just want to give a tip out there. There you go.
Right. Those thresher shark, a razor blade will cut right through a 400-pound braid. And those shark tails are kind of like a razor blade. They can be, especially, you'd be surprised how fast that, well, not you, Justin, but the general public would be surprised how fast that thing whips his tail. It's crazy.
And the whole time you're reeling it in, it's whipping its tail. So think of it this way. When you're reeling in the shark and it's coming to you, you don't have to worry about it whipping its tail on your line. But as soon as it starts pulling away from you, that tail is in direct contact with your line. So this right here, it's 14
Mike
yards.
you ready to go online?
Oh. It's 14 yards of line. So that's like what, 35 feet or something?
All right, hold on.
That's enough line to make sure you have the monofilament out there and the shark's not going to hit your braided line. And it also gives way for the shark to actually twist up on your line as well.
Hey, hold on, everybody. Hold on a second. I got Mike Louse on the phone here. Mike.
Hey, what's happening?
We're excited to hear about you got a trip. You want us to come fishing with you on Thursday?
I do. I have no information in front of me, but I do. I have as much as I know in my knowledge on where we're going. I don't know, but I know where I want you guys to be. I want you guys to give Fisherman's Landing a call. Make a reservation for Pacific Dawn. We have a 2.5-day trip leaving Thursday, and you might get lucky and only get out with 6 people, because I'm making it a definite run with 6 people. It's a 2.5 day. It's $1,000. I think it's like $1,050, but it's pretty cheap.
Way.
Yeah, man, food's included. So.
Oh my God, gang!
Wow.
Yeah,
on Thursday.
I probably shouldn't be doing that, but why not? Why not? It's gonna be a shakedown trip anyway. It's the first trip of a year. The guys did pretty good the other night. They're catching, some bluefin anywhere from 20 to 210 pounds. I wouldn't call it wide open, but I know that there was wide open for a few boats on the smaller ones, and it was a steady picking throughout the day. Flatline fish. So you get a little bit of action in the evening and during the day. So a little bit here and there. It's pretty cool.
And
pretty cool.
Just hanging out. Is Charlie going to be there?
Charlie's going to be there. Charlie's right here.
Just hanging out with the two of you guys on the boat. Going to be more than good enough. Then the fish will just be an added extra bonus.
That's right. That's right. No, it's like my son. It's cool. It's cool. I miss most of everything when he was a kid working on a long range boat. Now I have an opportunity to have him come out and work with me. It's pretty cool.
That is cool.
You guys run a great operation, and like we told everybody a couple days ago when you're on the show, if you want to see Mike's boat or anything about what he's got going on, all you got to do is go watch that YouTube video we got at San Diego Day at the Docks. It was pretty cool. Mike Louse let Pablo go all over the boat and look everywhere, gang, and he got great food, unbelievable captain. No one tries harder than Mike except maybe Charlie, but I don't know about.
That's right.
But you guys got to go check this out. That's a weekend trip. So you're going to fish Friday and Saturday?
Yes, yes. We're gonna leave Thursday as early as possible, as early as people can get down there, for the most part, and then we will be fishing. Hopefully, that night. That night, I hope we'll be fishing that night, and we'll be fishing Friday, Saturday, and return Sunday. We'll be returning Sunday. And there's processors to come and pick up your fish, or we'll cut it for you if you like.
What a phenomenal opportunity to go check out your boat and go get out on a light load. I mean, we would
Yep.
love for the boat to end up
That's pretty
being
cool.
full. We would love for
I-
you to be filled up, but we understand it's early in the season.
Yeah. I would love to have it full, but I have a feeling it's going to be a light load. So I mean, if you guys want to come out, we don't like. There's no pressure on our boat. It can be intense. We're intense without being jerks about it. We like to teach you guys how to do it, and if you know what you're doing, we leave you alone. We obviously help you, but we're not going to critique you or make fun of you or do anything like that.
Yeah.
We do a lot of hooking and handing. If you guys have never done it, we're there to help. We've never wound in a fish on our own unless you'd ask us to do it. If we hook it, it's handed off. And, I always have a couple of guys up all night long just in case if you guys are tired and it's been a long day, you've been up. My guys will be up. And if we hook one, you better believe we'll be running downstairs and waking everybody up. And that way you can get a piece of the action. And it can happen anytime.
Why don't you do everybody a favor instead of making them call Carl over there? Why don't you just give them your phone number so that they can talk to you? Because, gang, what you don't understand, when you're talking to Mike Laus, you're talking about a guy that wants to go fishing, and he wants you to go fishing with him. So you're going fishing. He's going to talk to you about the trip, try to make it the most enjoyable trip you can possibly be on. Like he said right now, Thursday, he's going to work around you guys' schedule. If 6 or 7 or 8 of you can get off and be down there early, you guys are leaving early. How rad is that?
Yep. We'll do that. I will do that because it's a better opportunity. If you guys ever fished me before, I've been known to, like, if there's a guy on the boat that hasn't caught one, I've stayed out 4 hours extra just to get him one. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but I've done that before. So I would rather do it on the, leave early and come back on time than do it at the other end of the trip.
Ninth inning.
Go ahead, give him your number, and then I think Captain Al.
949's the area code. 874-4485. 949-874-4485. Give me a call. Shoot me a text. You can shoot me a text. I respond to text a lot faster and a lot easier because I got 2 little kids running around as well. So when I'm home, I'm always busy is what I'm trying to get out of here. Shoot me a text. I'll call you back, or we can just talk through texting. Either way, just give me a call.
Sounds awesome, buddy. I'm gonna.
Sorry, I just woke up from a nap. I had my son drive home. We've been doing boat maintenance all day, just cleaning things up. We got a new galley. We got a new galley. The bunk room's all nice and bitchin'. We're gonna get sheets on everything. COVID's done, over with. We're bringing sheets back and blankets and pillows and all that shit. My crew's not gonna like that, but that's okay. We're gonna so we're just doing little finishing touch-ups here. Redid the bathrooms, and just now made it home.
All right.
Be doing it again tomorrow. So give me a call and we'll talk about fishing or the trip, or if you want to do a charter, we can do that as well.
And then, gang, put your questions together. Mike Laus is going to join Justin and I and Al tomorrow with Michael Folks, Inside Sport Fishing. We're all going to just be sitting around having a round table talking about fishing. And Michael Folks cool. And Mike Laus will have a lot to talk about as far as San Diego fishing, because Michael Folks did it when I was a little kid, and Mike Laus wasn't even born yet. So it'll be a fun show tomorrow. Check it all out. Justin and Al will have questions for you tomorrow, Mike. Go be the best dad you can be right now. Go play with those kids.
I'm gonna. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. I appreciate you all. Thank you.
Love you, buddy. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.
All right, love you too, man. Thanks, man. See ya.
Yeah.
You Mike.
How cool is that? How we didn't want to tell him, hey, Justin wants to get off the dock too, but no, we all want to go catch a bluefin so we can get our picture taken, right?
So Daniel with ReelQuick asked a question earlier about thresher shark, and I sent you a video, Dave.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I sent you a video about his question.
Okay.
I don't know if you can load it or not, or if there's
Yeah, I'll get it
I
up
don't know
there
if you
while
want
you
to
guys
get
are
off right
talking.
away or not, but
Keep
I'm
talking.
doing it.
It'll be up in a couple seconds.
So Daniel with ReelQuick, Dave's going to try to load a video to answer your question.
And I'll tell you what, it was pretty quick that day. You took me and Lisa and Brett and Tina and John and Dwayne out. That was pretty quick bite. I'm just looking at what happened right here. I almost got it up. Keep talking.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I'll do overnights on the boat. Not offshore though, because my fuel capacity is not very big for some dumb reason. Actually, this year Anthony's going to try helping me change that, but whoever built this boat had zero brains, like an English bulldog.
How many gallons you hold?
260.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know. What? Why? Why would they do that? So me doing overnights offshore doesn't work for me.
Well, my boat, the stock tank's 300, and then I have a auxiliary aftermarket 100-gallon tanks that we put in there. I didn't put in there. The owner, before I bought it, put them in there.
Yeah.
If you have room somewhere, I have three aluminum tanks, so they would fit in there, all connected together, that equal 100 gallons underneath the floor in my kitchen, basically.
Yeah. Nice.
And it's cool because even on an overnight and day and a half, I don't burn 300 gallons because I'm going slow all the time. But because you're leaving at night, you know what I mean, and coming back at night. But it's nice with that extra 100 gallons because on those days where you, instead of going to the fuel dock, I just transfer it, you know. So
yeah,
you can go to the fuel dock every other day or every 2 days or whatever. But
yeah. That's pretty funny, Brent, what you said on here. Seawolf 13. He said, Justin, you cannot make fun of English bulldogs. They identify as labs. Yeah, they're pretty dang dumb.
they want to have an overnight contest, huh?
Overnight?
That's yeah. Somebody said that right there.
I made Dave think about. What'd you think about, Dave?
I'm trying to get this stupid video up. Hold on.
Yeah, if you guys, that would be cool. If there's a tattoo, I like those of you that have never seen me. I have a lot of tattoos, and I try to hide them because the ones that are done on my leg, they look like female toys, and not really. It's supposed to be a snake going in and out of my legs, but it was a drunk time at that moment many, many years ago, and it doesn't look like a snake going in and out of my legs. So. But yeah, if there's a tattoo artist that wants to come on the boat,
what's it look like going out your legs?
Yeah, it's pretty bad. So if there's a tattoo artist that wants to come on the boat and do an overnight trip, heck yeah, that would be freaking cool. You can try to fix my leg. Good luck.
They can laser it off.
Yeah, I looked into that, but they said there's no guarantee for anything.
Right.
I want a guarantee.
I have zero the only tattoos I have are the ones that lined up for when they freaking radiated the heck out of my neck.
Yeah.
Little black dots.
Dang.
Yeah.
I know the real John Stanley, please stand up, got a tattoo of your saltwater guide.
Unbelievable.
Right.
Unbelievable.
What do you think about that, Dave?
I thought that was the most coolest thing I'd ever seen when he pulled his. Oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I can't even get my password to load. We're gonna have to show that video later. I don't know. It's been one of those days, gang.
Steve Duncan said at your age, it looks like a saggy snake. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep. So I'll show everyone some other cool stuff I've been making. This is what the hell did I do with it? Oh, here it is. This is something cool I made. It's a it holds the GT4 fluorocarbon. This is the 10 stack one. It's super easy to deal with, and I'll show you right now. I'll show you. So you just put the top on like so. There's 10. I'm selling these for $15 if anyone wants any. 10 and 15 stacks. So this one holds 10. 10 GT4 fluorocarbon. You just put it on here. You can hang it up. You can hang it outside, however you want as well. Or you can just set it down. And it's super cool because if you notice on the GT4, it has that rubber band. And if you put your line through the rubber band, whenever you need to take a piece off, you just hold this right here and pull a piece off.
Yeah, that works great.
Yeah. So you don't have to mess with it. You don't have to hold it or anything. You just set it down and pull a piece off.
Yeah.
And snip it off, and there you go. You have a piece of line.
They're monumental. I made one, well, not fancy like that, but out of a rod with 2 wing nuts and some flat washers.
Yeah.
That I have in the string guard. You have 6 pound all the way to 20 pound on that thing.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and you just stick it in a rod holder, and it just sits there, and I just put new line on it. It's monumental.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, as you know, where are you going to put all those spools at, and how are you going to store them? And when you go to use them, everything's flapping everywhere, and it's a mess, right?
Yep. I was just laying them all up near my TV, but it kind of looked all jacked up, and I got this 3D printer, so I was like, and then I bought this program to make stuff. And I was like, I'll try to make this. So I called Brian at Promar. And I said, hey, give me the exact dimensions of this, and I'm gonna get jiggy with it right now.
And you can make them. You can make the core however long you want, right? For the different filler spools, or like the quarter pound. You should make one. You should make one for the quarter pound spools too. You know, the small the quarter pound spools of regular line, you know?
Well, I'm a GT4 Promar guy, so
Right. Okay.
I can make them however you want, but I'm a dedicated Promar guy, so yeah, I make them for Promar.
We're gonna use what we're using, Al.
Yeah, I can make them however you want, but yeah, this one's super easy.
And then put the boat logo on the end of it, right?
Yeah, I can put any logo you want on the end of it. This one right here, I put my my phone number on the little. I don't know if you'll here. Let me take it off and I'll show you.
And then show them the keychains and stuff.
Oh yeah, the keychains are pretty cool. So I put my bowline.
Oh, that's cool.
For fishing, and then phone number. So I can put whatever you want on it. It's pretty cool.
Here's what I'm going to do, John. Tomorrow morning, Ron and I are going to get up early, and we're going to go down to the fish market in Ensenada, and we're going to watch them unload all the Garibaldi and black sea bass and cowcod and all the other cool fish we're not allowed to keep down up in SoCal. We're going to take videos of them. I'm going to get pictures of Ron holding them up, telling them we caught these at Catalina. Then we're going to go eat them in front of everybody, make videos of that. And that's kind of going to take up most of our morning.
Oh, you need to say we caught them right off the green pier.
And then from there, we're going to go over and we're going to go back over here to the hotel and hang out. We're going to see how many men we can fit in the bathtub in our room.
Hey, Dave, you want me to show them that one I made too?
Yeah, I want to see all that cool stuff.
The round one?
Yeah.
All right. Don't get offended, everybody. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. So I've been making these too. So like I said before, I know it's something I'm really bored because I'm at home, right? So I'm freaking bored. So when I get bored, I have nothing to do and I have to start making stuff. So it's like I said before, if you have a business card and you hand it out to someone, what do? 80 to 90% of the time, maybe 95% of the time, they throw it away. Off it goes. So why not get something more that's inexpensive, right? Because a lot of things are real expensive nowadays, especially with all the crap going on. So why not get something that's inexpensive that when someone takes it, they have about a 50 or maybe 60% chance of keeping it. And if it looks cool, they have even more of a chance of keeping it. Why? Because everyone wants to have cool stuff. So what I did is I improvised a little bit and I made these things. So here's my cool keychain. It says Bowline Sport Fishing with the phone number on it.
Hold on. Let me move.
What? Your tooth is coming out? Oh, we got to pull out Ryland's tooth on the video here. Hold on. Come here. All right, everyone. Here's something cool. Get Moose out of here. Moose, get out.
Come here, boy.
Moose, get out. We're going to pull tooth out live for you guys. Ryland wants me to pull his tooth out, so here we go.
It's about to come out.
What?
Yeah.
It's about to come out? Let me see it. Move your finger. Move your finger. Well, I ain't coming out. Well, let me try it anyways. Okay, I'm going to try to pull Ryland's tooth out, everybody. Here we go. Which one is it? I see. No, it's not going to come out. Never mind. We're not going to pull that one out. Okay, so let me get that would have been cool if we pulled the tooth out right here. It's not ready though.
Spectacular. You got Ron off the couch. Ron came running over from the couch. He's like, "What? What are they doing?"
Yeah, that would have been really cool. Madden's tooth is ready to come out, but I can't grab the little tiny thing.
Tie a piece of fluorocarbon on that thing.
Yeah.
And tie it to the door handle.
Yeah. So I'll show everyone. So that's the one that I made for mine for bowline sport fishing. And they're really inexpensive. I mean, they're like $1 a piece. They're freaking cheap. I'll show you the best one at the end. So here's one right here. When we had Dave Farron with Deckhand Sports on the other day, right after the show, I was like, why not make one? But I don't have blue and white. So his colors are blue and white. Hey, Cubby, how you doing? Stop it, that hurts. So I don't have blue and white. So, but I can order any color you want. I have like 5 or 6 different colors right now. So I made this one right here for Deckhand Sports. Looks
Oh
pretty
yeah,
cool.
look at that, Ron. Wow, that's tight.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And then, of course, I can't go without making one for Promar. And it's more like a dog tag style type of thing. So I made a Promar one right here.
Nice.
If you all can see it.
I like the color. That color came out good.
Yeah. And then we made another one. We can't leave out this guy, could we?
Whoa, check that out, John Stanley. That's taken right off of John's shoulder.
Yep. So we made the Dave Hansen one, your saltwater guide. Pretty cool.
Nice. Yeah, I think we should make necklaces out of that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Pretty inexpensive, you know. I think but I could put anything on it. Phone number, address, whatever you want to put on it. But for $1 a piece, pretty dang cool.
Right.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get some of the mortars in, gang. And
Yeah, we go all different colors.
We're gonna do some Captain Clowers ones. I'll order about 50 of them.
Yeah.
just
Heck
send
yeah.
him the design you want, Al. He'll make them. He got
Yeah.
nothing else to do. No one wants to charter
I
a boat to go fishing. So
I know how that tinkering is. I do a lot of it myself, but I've never thought
Yeah.
about getting a 3D printer.
Oh man. my wife got me this 3D printer because I'm making something. I'm making a bait chopper, everyone, for Promar. And it's just not working out the way I want it to. So every time I make it, it's not. So every time I do it. So we put a patent in for it. And then when we did that, it didn't work the way we wanted it. We don't want it to. I don't want to give too much detail. It just didn't work out very well. Not right now. We're still improvising.
Plan B and C, buddy.
Yeah. If it was easy, everyone would do it, right?
Right. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
So we have another idea, and I have like 4 different people giving me ideas, and all 4 people gave me the exact same idea, all separate. So I think that's the way I'm going to do it. So I just got to design it, and it takes a lot of literally geometry to figure this out. So I have to go back to school and figure out this geometry thing.
Oh,
So yeah,
wow.
kind of complicated, but that's a really long story short as I can make it.
It'll all come to you when you wake up at 2 a.m. when you're thinking about it.
Yeah. Yep. So, but yeah, since I got that 3D printer, I started thinking of just crazy things, and I was like, oh, so this originally, the bowline sport fishing one started out as a yellowtail. I made a yellowtail. I designed the yellowtail, and I designed a yellowtail like this, right? I designed the shape of the yellowtail. So it's my design, yada yada, so on and so on. So if you see anyone take it, let me know, and I'm gonna get them. No, I'm just kidding. So I designed it and I printed it out, and I gave it to the kids, and they ran around the house with it. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then Amanda, my wife, she's like, why don't you put your name on it? And I was like, oh, Justin? She's like, no, bowline sport fishing. I was like, oh, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. So then I decided I'm going to put my name on it, and let me show you how screwed up I made it. Can you read that?
No, I can't see it.
It was a lot of trial and error. Like, it's hard. Even when I get close, it's hard to read, and it's all jacked up. So then I went from that, from this, the jacked up piece, to this, and it's much, much cleaner.
Nice.
So, yeah, that's what I've been doing. And now I perfected it, so I'm like, oh, yeah, this is easy. So instead of business cards now, I'm giving out these.
That's cool, Justin.
No more business cards.
Those are great. That's way better than a business card. Like you and I and Elliot were talking now, people will actually hold on to them.
Yep. And even if, say, you're at the PCS show and you get one of these and someone throws it somewhere, someone's going to pick it up and look at it. A business card will never get touched again. It'll get swept away. But if you see this laying down on the ground, you're going to pick it up and go, oh, or a kid's going to pick it up and go, hey, Mom, Dad, look at what I found. I found a cool little medallion or something. Look at this thing. And they're going to look at it and go, oh, your saltwater guide, Captain Dave Hansen. Oh, wow. What is that, right?
Right.
As if it were a business card, it'll never be seen or touched again, ever. So it's kind of a cool thing.
No, it's a way cool thing. And Daniel was asking, show the Your Saltwater Guide one more time. He wants to take a picture of it.
Well, Daniel with ReelQuick, right?
Yeah.
Can you send me your logo? And I'll see what I can make for you since I'm really bored.
And it's so sad that we're really bored right now.
Let me move this. Here, Daniel, instead of doing that, I'll just send you a picture of it, like a clean picture instead of a picture right here. Yeah, 100% free advertisement. It's pretty cool and inexpensive. I mean, it's not as cheap as you can buy a business card for, but those long flyers that people have, that is actually the same price as one of these, and And the long flyers are just like a business card where people will look at it, throw it in their bag when they get home. 100% of you, I guarantee you, this is what you do. You go to the PCS show, you get all kinds of stuff.
Hi, Sherry.
Huh?
Oh, my friend Sherry's on here. I said, hi, Sherry.
Oh, hi, Sherry. So, 100% of you, this is what you do at the PCS show. You go to the PCS show and you have a Promar bag, right? Woohoo! Got a Promar bag. You fill it up with all kinds of stuff. You have business cards. You have these. You have little lures that you got, or all this stuff. You have the little flyers, the long flyers. When you get home, you're so exhausted. You probably just throw it on the counter. Wait until the next morning. Go over to it. Look for any of the hard stuff that's inside of the bag. Pull it out. All the rest is just papers. You look at it, you throw it away.
In a little bit.
That's what pretty much everybody does. They look at the papers and go, "No, I don't need that," and they throw it away.
Maybe dessert.
So all the hard stuff.
That might be something.
Hey, Justin.
Yeah.
I got it. Finally.
Oh, you do?
Here we
go.
go.
So Daniel with ReelQuick, you had a question earlier. Do thresher sharks? What was your question earlier about thresher sharks, Daniel? Put it up there. Do they whip you on purpose or on accident or something like that? This video that Dave's gonna play is gonna show you what they do.
Check this out.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Oh, baby. Watch out. You got them too. You got them too.
And that's why you don't gaff them in the tail. Lordy, Lordy, Lordy. You're lucky that you're not singing some. You're lucky.
It hurt. It hurt a lot. It got me right on the left side.
That's awesome.
Good.
Well, I'm glad everybody stayed with us long enough for me to figure out how to load that. My gosh. Holy moly. Okay, I got a big announcement. The 15th of May, it's a Thursday. We have 3 spots available for Don Hansen Day to go fishing with. Oh my gosh, so many superstars of your saltwater guide. John Stanley, Tina Stanley, Lisa, Darren, oh my God, Dwayne, Mike Lewis, Jamie, oh my gosh, Tim Ogilvy. Just, dang, if I forgot your name, I'm sorry. It's been a long day. I apologize. But we have 3 spots available. If any of you, I didn't mention your name, and Jason Cutter can't make it, sucks to be you, buddy. Sorry. Hopefully Cubby can make it out on the boat with us on that trip. That would be awesome. Donnie,
That would be cool.
the 15th. Oh, Brent Seawolf's going. It's going to be just a great who's who of the.
What? Brent's going too?
That's what he told me. Maybe he's not going, but he said he was going. I don't know.
It's going to be a hoot.
Wayne Coda's going, from former president of CCA. He'll be joining us. We're going to have, Brian's coming from Promar. Dave Farron's telling me he's going to give us a bunch of product. Okuma's going to give us a bunch of product. We're going to have so much fun stuff to do. We're going to have contests. We're going to have jackpots. Tut and Larry, that's right. Tut and Larry will be there. I'm sorry, Tut. And Tut's giving away a 2.5-day trip for the jackpot.
Is Mike Donato going to be there?
Who's Mike Donato?
Mike. Tut, Larry, Mike.
Oh, I don't know. Tut didn't tell me.
We're the amigos.
Tut didn't tell me.
Hopefully Jeanette feels better and she can go. That'd be cool. Jeanette and
We're
David.
holding a spot for Jeanette and David, and we'll
That would
stay
be
by
amazing.
here. We're all praying for her. But we'll be live on the boat that day. You'll have several different cameras, so you'll have several different angles of what's going on. Team Justin will be filming his team. Team Pablo will be filming his. Team Al will be filming his. It's going to be just a fun day. On the Clemente gang, $200 a person. What does that do? $50 of it goes to a donation to CCA, which we always donate to CCA on the Don Hanson Day. $50 goes for your galley tab. You can eat and drink all you want all day on the boat, breakfast, lunch, sodas, candy, chips, everything all day, as much coffee. $50 goes to each person's galley, and then $100 a piece for the boat. It's a great day. Everything's going to be fun. We're going to have a blast out there on the water. I would love for anybody that's thinking about joining us. It's the 15th. Kelly girl's still not sure if she's going to be able to make it or not. We got a bunch of stuff going on. Ronnie V will be there. Woo! It's going to be a trip of a lifetime, gang. You guys are going to you're going to watch it and go, why didn't I take the day off from work? How silly am I?
John Stanley. Team Justin needs to be watched closely. Hey, it's not my fault we catch fish.
He's still having a hard time with that, Justin.
I know he is having a hard time with it.
Every show he says something.
I know. Well, the real John Stanley, please stand up. Hey, if you want to be on my team, John, it's fine. and Lisa, so
no, you're not.
I'm gonna give it up, Lisa. Here we go.
You're not stacking the team. We're gonna do it.
No. I'm gonna give up Lisa's whole thing. Does everyone know that Lisa is in what is the word? Competition with Tut? She's in major competition with Tut.
Oh, because Tut caught that giant lobster? Oh, wow. So we got a little side shit going on, huh?
Yeah.
Woo. And Daniel Rubin's going to be there with a bunch of rods and reels for everybody to try out. The ReelQuick system will be on the boat. You guys will be able to touch it, feel it, fish with it, see what it's all about. Ronnie B's sitting right here. Ron, put your pants back on. He's trying to get my attention. He's like, Dave, yeah, I know Ron has one of your rigs and he likes to fish with it all the time, Daniel. I know that.
I actually have two of them.
Ron was just showing you his rod.
His rig, yeah. He has two of them, Daniel. Okay. He has two. Okay.
Oh, God.
And don't
it's going to be a
forget,
lot of fun, everyone. If there's a couple spots left, I would definitely jump on it right away. Hey, Kelly, don't stop. Get it.
Yeah, someone has to be home with Marley. The dumbest thing I ever did in my life was buy a monkey, or Kelly would be here with me and Ron right now.
Yeah.
She'd be taking a bath with Ron and I right now. But now we have to go grab one guy off the street to go take a bath with us because Ron said it's a 3-person bathtub, so we got to check it out.
Oh, that's too funny. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
How many
they just shut us down on Facebook.
How many spots left on the 15th?
3 right now.
Yeah, 3. Wow, I'm surprised there's 3 spots available.
I can't believe it, but two people canceled. That's why.
Okay. Yeah, so if you're not on this trip, I would definitely consider it. Only $200. Come on out. It's going to be a fun trip. A lot of fun. Last year was an absolute blast. Sherry,
we will definitely film the bubble bath. Absolutely.
You can sell that one.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Probably sell it in Long Beach.
Anybody wants to adopt a monkey? We got a monkey for adoption right now.
I'm up for adoption too.
Oh, Ron said he's up for adoption to a good home.
That's funny.
All right, gang. Don't forget, Mike Louse has that trip of a lifetime going out Thursday on the Pacific Dawn. He's got only 3 people scheduled. He's going to go with 6, which I don't even understand. He won't make a dime. He's going to lose money, but he wants to get out there. He wants to get off the dock and get the ball rolling. So that's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Did he say $100? No, 1,000. Sorry.
$100. What the?
Yeah, it's a 2.5 day for $1,000.
2.5 day for $1,000, meals included. Shut up. You got to go if you're not. And then I'll see you guys tomorrow with Michael Folks, Captain Al, Captain Justin, Mike Klaus. It's going to be a fun little round table, just hanging out, talking. It's always fun to talk to Michael. And he's got all kinds of stuff going on too. Looks like maybe a major network's about to pick up his docuseries, which would be incredible. We'll see what happens.
Right.
But we all got to see it first. We already know how bitching it is, and we own the thing. We don't have to wait for it to come out on reruns. We don't have to try to videotape or whatever you guys do now with streaming or whatever. You don't have to wait. You already got the 12 parts. We'll see what happens. Hey,
And John Stanley, yes, Rylan will be there.
all right. Yeah, because we talked about that the other day. He's going to learn way more hanging out with Dave Hansen than he ever would at school.
Should we tell a story really quick? I don't know if you guys are in a rush to get out of here.
I'm not. Ron and I got nothing to do. We're going to go have dessert.
I'm ready to go, but I'll listen.
Yeah, you are in your bubble bath. So, everyone, I'm going to tell you a story of what happened last year. But you have to read between the lines because I can't say the exact word. So you have to read between the lines.
Oh no!
So, Rylan's at the back of the boat. Rylan's at the back of the boat, and Dave is inside the galley, and Calvin's up. Calvin's the captain of the Helena, so he's up driving. So Dave's at the back. No, Dave was up with Calvin, and Dave was coming down, and Rylan got a hot dog, a real hot dog, broke it off, and put it against his pants, and put a hook through it. And turns around as Dave comes by and goes, Dave, ow, it hurts. Dave's all, what? He starts busting up laughing.
Oh my God, that was so funny.
So then Calvin stops the boat. Calvin, the captain of the Helena, stops the boat. Yeah, exactly, John Stanley. I just didn't want to say that word. So Calvin stops the boat, and here comes Calvin down from the bridge. He's coming down, and Rylan's sitting there, and he turns around and goes, Calvin, it hurts. And Calvin's face like, oh, and then he starts busting up laughing. It was so freaking hilarious.
Yeah, Calvin thought he had a medical emergency on the boat at the time. Yeah, so that's what it's going to be like if you join us, gang. You're going to be laughing. You may catch some fish, but you're definitely going to have a good time. You're going to think about it for the rest of your life. It's going to be insane.
Yeah, Arnie.
Totally.
Oh, man.
Just like Amanda says, though, it takes her a week or two to Dave and I's Rylan after he's been with me for a little while. Yeah.
All right, gentlemen, I'm out of here.
All right, we're done. Good night, everybody. Kelly girl, I'll call
See
you.
y'all later.
Love you guys.
Good
Thank you
night.
all. See you tomorrow at noon. We'll be hanging out in the room at noon tomorrow. See ya.
Have fun. Bye.